welcome back to Premier League Predictions, the show which does what it says on the tin. It's game week 4 of the 23-24 Premier League campaign, and we're here once again predicting all of the Premier League action this weekend. Should we start with the Friday night game? It'd be weird to start anywhere else, wouldn't it? We've got second in the league away at second bottom of the league. It's Luton Town hosting West Ham United. Luton, 2 games played so far. Difficult games, it has to be said. Brighton and Chelsea. They have done fairly well, but not really able to get anything out of those games at all. West Ham have been the surprise package this season, beating Chelsea, beating loads of other teams, and now they're second in the league. So they're doing very well. You'd think this would be a slam dunk victory for the away side, given their current form, right?
You think it would. I think with being back at the Kenny for Luton, Premier League football returning to Kenilworth Road, will give them an extra advantage. We know how that home crowd is very hostile and very close to the pitch. It's nothing like it's nothing like anything else you'll see in the Premier League. West Ham, as you say though, where has this come from? I thought a draw to Bournemouth on the opening day. I thought, oh okay, they're just be their bang average mid-table West Ham again. Yeah,
and then they signed JWP, and now they can spam set pieces in.
Put a corner in. Oh, that beating Chelsea, and then he scores against Brighton. They batter Chelsea.
I mean, no, I don't think anyone saw them beating Brighton, especially after they lost to Bournemouth, as a drew with Bournemouth in the opening week.
Chelsea is Chelsea. We do Chelsea things.
Yeah.
But Brighton, really? I'm going to go for another Hammers win, 2-0, with Ward-Prowse from the penalty spot and Paqueta.
Fair enough. I think if Luton are going to get 3 points any time this season, it's going to be the first game at Kenilworth Road. It's going to be against the West Ham side that are maybe thinking, oh, we're the shit, and then Luton Town just batter them. I think it's going to be 1-0 Luton Town. Tom Lockyer from a corner, heads it home, goes running into the home fans. He sort of just goes near off the pitch, then there he's there. But it is 100% happening.
It's not, because
Kenny's going to be rocking.
I'm going to sit there and go, we're the shit.
I don't know. I think they might get a little bit too big for their boots. Moyes just sat in the dressing room thinking, I am Pep Guardiola. And then he gets humbled by Rob Edwards. Right. But yeah, I'm going to go Luton 1. West Ham 0, Tom Lockyer goal. On to the Saturday then, we'll start with the 12:30 kickoff. We've got a relegation scrap early in this season. Then Sheffield United versus Everton. 2 sides you think will be battling it away down at the bottom of the table. Sheffield United, they have, endured a difficult start to life in the Premier League. Obviously, most recently losing to Manchester City. That was a bitter one because they almost got a draw at the end of that game. Everton, they've also failed to register a win yet and currently sit bottom of the Premier League with 3 matches under their belt. But they did have a big recovery in midweek in the Carabao Cup. Maybe they could take some confidence from that win against Doncaster Rovers and bring that to the Premier League.
I agreed. I think it was exactly the same result as it was in the week. I will go 2-1 to the away side. Sheffield United will open the scoring through Christ, who's good and plays Sheffield United. No one. Ryan Brewster. He still plays football.
I don't know if he started this season, but
off the bench then.
Okay.
No, not off the bench. Tell you what, we'll mix it up. We will go for.
I think he's also now behind Archer in the pecking order.
Yeah. Tell you what, we'll go for a debut goal from Cameron Archer.
Fair enough.
We'll also go for a debut goal from Beto, and it'll then be an Everton winner from Idrissa Gana Gueye.
Fair enough. Do you think Beto can single-handedly save Everton?
Yes.
Fair enough. I'm a bit tall this one. I'm actually going to go for a draw. I'll go Sheffield United 1, Everton 1. I don't think there's going to be any major comebacks or anything like that. I think Everton will open the scoring and Sheffield United will get a late sort of equaliser.
Sheffield United will not get a point.
They will.
They won't.
They gotta get one eventually.
They won't.
I think Everton will open the scoring through. I want to go someone other than Beto, but he's the only. Arnab Danjuma obviously scored in the week. Very, very talented player compared to the rest of their squad. And then Sheffield United will get a late equaliser through. Archer's more likely to come off the bench. I think he'll come off the bench and score.
That's what I said.
What? All the goals happening in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Chaos. Fair enough. I'll go 1-0 then, Cameron Archer, to get that late equaliser. The first of the 3 o'clock kickoffs is Brentford versus Bournemouth. 2 sides who have had quite distinctly average starts to the campaign. Neither of them are really. Well, actually, Brentford have started well.
They did beat Palace, didn't they?
I was going to say, they drew on the opening day with Tottenham. Then they battered. Was it Wolves they battered or Fulham?
Fulham.
I think that's Fulham, yeah.
2-0.
And then beat Palace. So 7 points from 3 matches. You couldn't really ask for much more than that. So. Or did they draw with Palace? I feel like they definitely drew with Palace, I think. I can't remember. Either way, Brentford, they've had an okay...
All I know is that Wayne and Vista blanks.
Yeah, they probably did draw them. But yeah, and then Bournemouth... Well, they drew with West Ham on the opening day. They've then been...
Lost to Tottenham.
But yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what you expect, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't think they've been that poor. Will they get anything away here at Brentford then? Or are Brentford just simply too strong?
What's their second game in the middle? Because they played another team. I can't remember who it was.
No, I can't remember either.
No.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, no.
Great concept. We just sit here making noises for 5 minutes.
Was it Wolves?
It might have been. Should we just give some predictions?
Yeah. 2-0 Brentford, Vista double, easy win.
You just want FPL points?
No. Yeah, maybe.
I'm going to go 1-0 away win. I'm going all the differentials today. I think Brentford won't score, evidently. And then Bournemouth will get a winner through Dom Solanke, baby. What a player. Love the bloke. Up next, Burnley versus Tottenham. 2 games played so far for Burnley, have failed to win either of those. But to be fair, they did have to play Manchester City on the opening day, which was never really going to be an easy game.
No.
So they've not done too badly so far. Tottenham, one of the more surprising sides in the league. They're actually unbeaten so far, which is a complete shock. This never happens for Tottenham. And I think life under Ange Postecoglou started very well. They'll be hoping that they can go on as they've started. So, away trip to Burnley here. Do you think they'll keep up their good form?
I think they will. And as much as I don't like Tottenham, and I think they're going to keep thinking they're going to fail, I think they'll look really good here. 3-0 to the away side with goals from Maddison, Son, and Pape Mate Sarr to get on the score sheet again.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm gonna match your prediction there. 3-0. I think Richarlison will get his first goal for Tottenham because I'm about to take him out of my FPL team.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah. I then think James Maddison will get a goal because he's been in electric form. And then I will go for Destiny Udogie. Look really exciting in that game against Bournemouth. I think he'll keep up that exciting form. He gets into really high positions under Ange Postecoglou, and I think he will probably get a goal eventually from one of those high positions. Up next, it's Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest. Chelsea have had a difficult start to the campaign. 4 points from 3 games. A loss to West Ham, sandwiched between a draw with Liverpool and a win against Luton. The West Ham loss was probably the more disappointing one. The Luton and Liverpool games, so I think they'll be happy with those results. They now welcome Nottingham Forest to Stamford Bridge. Forest haven't been stunning, but they've done fine.
I mean, they gave Arsenal a good game in the opener.
Yeah, everyone's given Arsenal a good game so far.
Yeah. But, they'll want to step it up here. I don't think it's going to matter, though. Chelsea win. I'll go a small victory, though. Only 1-0.
Okay.
Because we don't batter teams. It's not something Chelsea do.
No.
It'll be 1 goal, and it'll be a goal from Benjamin Chilwell.
Fair enough. I still don't trust Chelsea's defence entirely, so I do think we'll concede. I'll go Chelsea 3, Nottingham Forest 1. I feel like there's a Taiwo Awoniyi goal in there. Probably the opening goal.
No.
Why not?
Because I've got 2 Chelsea defenders next year.
I've got Gusto as well. Yeah, I feel like Chelsea's defence have been a bit meh at the moment. I feel like we could definitely concede against Nottingham Forest. So I'll go for Awoniyi to open the scoring. I then think Chelsea will turn on the star, and it'll be goals from Raheem Sterling, Nicholas Jackson, and off the bench, Cole Palmer to open his account on his debut. I think that'll really endear him to the Chelsea fans. Up next, Manchester City versus Fulham. Because we've got no Monday night this week. There's another 3 o'clock in there. Speaking of Cole Palmer, City welcoming Fulham here. City are the only team with a flawless start to the season. 3 wins from 3 games, but it wasn't easy against Sheffield United. So, could Fulham provide an upset here? Probably not, but you never know.
Why not? 1-1.
You're going to predict 1-1 every week.
I'm going 1-1. City drawing. It'll be a City goal from Phil Foden.
Yeah.
And a Fulham goal from Andreas Pereira. And Rodri will get sent off. So everyone who's got him in FPL, because he scores loads of goals, he'll get sent off early.
Scores loads of goals. Rodri.
He'll get sent off. Does Andreas Pereira take free kicks? Probably.
He can.
So he'll score the free kick. And Fulham will get defend for 90 minutes just for Foden to equalise in the 88th.
Fair enough. I think this is probably going to be a cricket score. Tim Ream marked Haaland out of the game when they played Fulham last year, Man City.
He is suspended.
But exactly. Tim Ream, red card, not at the game. I feel like City could run right. I'm going to go 5-0 Manchester City. I'll go for a Haaland hat-trick. If you look at last season, people are saying he's got a slow start of the season. He's replicated what he did last year. 2 goals in the first match, then nothing, then 1 goal. That means he's on for a hat-trick, and I think he'll get a hat-trick here. Then I will go for new boy Jeremy Doku. I think he'll get a goal off the bench, and then I'll say... I was going to say John Stones, but I don't know if he'll be back from... Is he back from injury yet?
No.
So I will then go for Kovacic. Hasn't got a goal yet in Sky Blue, but I think he'll get a goal here.
Yeah.
And really frustrate Chelsea fans who watched him miss loads of chances for the last 5 years. Exactly. Maybe this will be a belter as well.
Maybe.
So Manchester City 5, Fulham 0. Sorry to all Fulham fans tuning in. The half-5 kickoff then is Brighton versus Newcastle. We won't be predicting it here, Lucas. We are live for it. Please do join us on Saturday night. Should be a good game.
I'm intrigued to see how it goes.
We've watched a lot of Newcastle, so we are fairly familiar with how they play.
The Brighton side have looked good, and they went and got battered by West Ham, and the Newcastle side, who looked brilliant in their first game, and then lost to City, which expected, and then threw away the easiest win they'd ever have against Liverpool.
Yeah, so not an ideal start to the season for Newcastle. Only 3 points from their first 3 matches, but they'll be looking to get that back on track away at Brighton this weekend. So join us on Saturday night. Should be a really good time. We'll see you there. On to the Sunday then, the first game, Crystal Palace versus Wolves. For some reason, Sky are broadcasting it. That must mean it's going to be a banger, right?
No.
Crystal Palace, probably still have Johnson in goal, despite the fact Henderson has joined the club. Probably. I can't imagine Henderson will go straight. I hope not. For our reasons. And Palace, they've done... I can't really remember Palace's game so far. I know they played Arsenal.
They beat Sheffield
Monday
United
night in game week 2.
And they lost to Arsenal, and they played someone else.
Good. Fantastic knowledge. Yes. Yeah. So, not a bad start to the season. They've sort of won the games they needed to and didn't beat Arsenal, which is fairly expected. Enough. Wolves need a striker desperately. I don't know if there's any club in the world that needs a striker more than Wolves do right now. They're actually playing some decent stuff, but well, they were against United, but they couldn't finish any chances in that opening match day. Then they got battered by Brighton, and last game week, really, I don't remember any of the games that happened from game week 3.
What did happen?
It was a bit of a dry game week overall, wasn't it? Because we had a lot of, I think, FPL, a lot of the big teams blanked.
Who did Wolves play? Arsenal. They pushed Arsenal away, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. So Wolves have a habit of playing well against the big clubs and getting battered by the little ones. Yeah. So just that mean Powers are going to put a few past Wolves in.
No, 0-0, boring. Everyone's going to fall asleep, and everyone's going to be frustrated that they didn't put Liverpool Villa on TV because they have to sit there and watch a 0-0 rather than watch what's about to be a cracker. Yeah,
okay, fair enough. I don't think it's going to be 0-0. I think there will be goals. I don't think it's going to be a sensational match, though. I'll go Crystal Palace 2, Wolves 0. There'll be goals from Michael Elise, obviously just signed a new deal, and I think he'll be keen to show why he merited that new contract. And then I think it will be talking between Eze and Edouard. I'll go Edouard to get another goal for Crystal Palace. It'll be 2-0 against Wolves, a Wolves side who I think have shown some good qualities, but they don't really have a striker.
No, they don't.
So not ideal. Up next, Liverpool versus Aston Villa. Two sides who have had fairly decent starts to the season, has to be said. Villa, if you forget the fact that they got battered in the opening match day against Newcastle, have won both their matches since then and in quite convincing fashion. Liverpool, they drew in the opening game, but then since then have won 2 matches, which I have to say, did not expect that from Liverpool. So 7 and 6 points respectively. They're both quite high up the table.
It's strange for Liverpool. I mean, they've had 2 games where they've gone 1-0 down, and then they've had a man sent off. And then they've won the game. Yeah. Against Bournemouth and Newcastle.
2 games where they've looked distinctly average and then saved it right at the end.
Villa absolutely battered Everton 4-0. Really convincing. They really bounced back really well. And then, oh dear, we are Burnley. Beat Burnley 3-1. So looked really convincing. No Van Dijk for Liverpool. I will go 2-2. Ooh. A stalemate, but a really exciting game that no one can watch.
Fair enough. Goals? Who's getting them? Who's
Liverpool,
opening the scoring?
I will go Diaz and Gakpo. And then for Villa, I will go Diaby and Matty Cash again, because he's on fire.
Fair enough. I think Nunez is going to continue his good run of form, and I think Liverpool are going to win this game 3-1. I think they've got very fortunate, but they are still playing some decent stuff. And I think once their system starts to develop and once they actually finish a full 90 with all 11 players on the pitch, we might actually get to see their quality.
Fixed.
Stop getting sent off.
Yeah,
the Newcastle one was a bit light. And
the Newcastle got rescinded.
Even the Van Dijk one, people are a bit... I think it's a bit soft, but I'm adamant it's a deserved red card.
They overturn that as corruption.
Okay, Yeah, I'll go 3-1. I think Liverpool once again will be down. Will be down a goal. Will be behind.
I think. Man.
No, not Tower Man. Alisson. No, I think that Villa will score through Moussa Diop. He's started really well. He looks electric. I think Watkins will set it up again because he's not scored yet this season, but he has set up a lot of goals, unless you count the Hibs game, but I don't. And then Liverpool, they've scored 3 goals so far. Salah, I think, will get the... I think they've scored 3 goals. Salah with the opener, and then Darwin Núñez brace. He got a brace last game, he's going to get another one.
Yeah, I doubt that the second leg against Hibernian will affect Villa.
You'd think they'd race their entire team because they're 5-0 up against
Hibs. They probably should,
Hibs.
yeah. I mean, obviously, by the time this goes out, Pitt will know the result, but I'd expect to see the B team play. Yeah,
same here. Up next, Arsenal versus Manchester United. The big game at 4:30 on the Sunday. We'll be live for it here on YouTube, so go and join us. Come and join us. It should be a really good game. Arsenal, obviously, 7 points in their first 3 matches, but they've not looked convincing in any of them, and drawn to Wolves last weekend. United, though, probably not the best team to exploit that because they've also looked a bit crap. So, who's going to win?
Two very big sides that have looked mediocre.
They've still got decent points. 7 points for Arsenal, 6 for Manchester United, and they've played Tottenham in that run. So, not too bad for either side. This will be a crucial 3 points for whoever can claim them, though, or potentially both dropping points in their pursuit of Manchester City, who have probably already won 5-0 against Fulham by the time we get to that game. So join us there. We'll be live from 4:15. 2 games this weekend, then join us for both those streams. Should be a great one. That's everything for today, though. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. If you are new around here, please do make sure to subscribe, and please get involved in that YouTube comment section. Give us all of your predictions. We want to know all the scorelines and what you think of our predictions as well. If you think they're preposterous, whether you think they're absolutely nailed on. But yeah, that is everything for today. Thank you very much for watching or listening, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.